Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Stationeers. So, sort of working, which is good. Some people, the people suggesting like trying to greenhouse effect and expansion through heat and state change and that sort of stuff, that's where I started once upon a time. There was a previous playthrough, I've done many playthroughs of this game, where I actually focused very hard on a turbine that would be drawn, that would be pushed by the heating and cooling of the air. Unfortunately, it's just not significant enough. It just doesn't really work. We tried it, but yeah, no. I mean, unless maybe you have to go on mass scale, like 100 turbines, like a humongous base. But at that point, why are you doing it? A couple of things that people have pointed out. Apparently, the filtration machine has a throughput pump like no one's business, which is interesting. I don't know if we consider that an exploit. Like I've tried using furnaces to crunch ice in another way, and I didn't feel that was exploitive. I thought that was interesting, but it seems to me that if you want to create a fan in this game, that's what this is for. I mean, we'll do the filtration thing. I'd be curious if the devs have anything to say about that, But yeah, the fact that the using a filtration system just to pump gas through it to get a more powerful pump, and so people are saying it uses, was it 5 watts or 10? Something ridiculous, like 5 watts as opposed to 100. I can't help but feel like that's an exploit. I'm not 100% sure though, because, you know, everything's working as intended. But look, I'm sure the devs will patch it out if that's the case. So we'll probably try that because that's so power efficient, it's just not funny. So we'll give that a go. Another thing someone pointed out is, what about this boy? What about this little boy right here? Now, can we fit 4 of them in a square? I don't know. Let's try it out. Because we could potentially fill our little bloody wind tunnel with one of these, with fuckloads of these, actually, depending on how the game works. I don't really know. What am I trying to do right now? I'm trying to open up my tool belt to put that away. Okay. So, let's pull this thing down. Well, that's interesting. What if we rotate it? It has an unusual. We could probably fit 2 that way. But I don't think you could fit 2. Look at that, just the way that it's not really square. So you could probably get 2 in one area. You know what? You might even be able to, yeah, if we did it like that. You know what I mean? Might be able to fit like 1 there. I don't know. It's fucking got a rude shape, doesn't it? Alright. Well, so we've got some improvements to do. But overall, I would say this is a pretty good success so far. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna crack this thing open. Let's hope we don't get fucking obliterated by... Alright, so as a tier 1 experiment, I'm gonna just go with the tools that I've got, right? What do we need for this? Like a wrench or something? A crowbar. I'm gonna just... do that. Don't want to get clipped on any geometry. Let's just put this bloke in the center. Is that going to interfere? Like, they're running on the same line, aren't they? That's okay. We'll do something like out this way. I'm gonna need some more of that. I need some more copper. How much is in there? 28? Wait, what the fuck? This is a power related problem? Oh, okay, probably. I'm enjoying this a lot. Oxide. I think someone said I could just, they were suggesting I could just drop a chunk of oxide. I don't know what they meant, because, you know, it's hard to tell for sure, but I think if I were to drop some oxide just in here while the fan was running, we could probably suck most of that in before it dissipates. So that'd be pretty cool. Cable coil, cool. All right. Could be as simple as that. Let's just see what we can get out of this. You know, like I did note all the other suggestions, and they will be actioned. Sure enough. Interesting. Definitely plugged it in. Let's leave that run for a little bit. Oh, hang on. Did I just swap that for something? Cable. My bad. My bad. Doesn't want to turn, does it? Get down in this hole, eh? Oh, how about that? It's not melting. Or now it is. I can't see why this would really... Oh, for a hot second there. For a hot second. I thought we were in business. So that thing's just not turning, is it? I gotta wonder, because we're creating suction on this end. Maybe even having it there on the end would be a big difference. I'm gonna try one more thing. Because I mean, if it blows up, it blows up, right? I'm gonna manually. Here we go. Oh, interesting. So it reckons it's 70 kPa in the pipe. And building. Alright, let's see. Let's run it. Like I said, the walls are apparently rated for around about 100. Ooh, let's let it build. Alright, 90.
Power low.
Let's change that. And let's see. Six. The fuck is 6? Hang on, so is it this belt? Aha. Alright. Pipe's 92. And we're still overdrawing. And this fucking thing's not moving. I wonder. I feel like maybe it's set up only to, only for storms. You know what I mean? Let's go. Might want to stand back from the windows and the walls. It'd be good at the very least to get a reading on what the pipe pressure is when these walls blow. I've heard rumors of it going to 110, 120. Fuck, I hope I don't get killed by this. We can get to 120 without it popping. I'm going to pause and check the system. Oh, that gave me a fright. The save tick made me jump. Alright, fuck. Stop. Yeah, because I don't really have a direct read on the pressure inside the system. Because, yeah, like the temperature should be same across the whole thing. So the area outside of the pipe is larger, which would then say that the pressure is lower, right? So it's one of those things that I'm just going to keep pushing this. This is empirical testing at its finest, so there's just going to be a lot of this sort of thing, you know? What probably should be done is like if I had the power connected just to this fan, do you know what I mean? It's a tough one. I don't know how hard to push it. See, running this pump until that would be green would be a good idea. But then I would have to circumvent that system. Actually, that's exactly what I'll do. All right. I know it's probably not going to melt down there just yet, but it will eventually. Right, so that's running off the grid, which could probably use a bit of juice. So at this point, either the walls blow off, or that starts going to green. It should be possible. All right, because it's connected to the actual potential. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Am I doing something wrong here? I think I've rigged something wrong. Maybe. I've absolutely rigged something wrong. Shit. I've plugged that into the wrong line. Fuck. No wonder. You idiot. Wait, have I had this wrong the whole time? Because I had that all connected there. Oh no, I guess that was injecting power into the system. Alright, hang on. So they're the power in. Alright. So it will draw from them into the input of that system. And that's going to be drawing. Yeah, so what I actually wanted to do was connect this. That's what I wanted to do. Now this is dangerous, because we'll overpressurize that. That still needs to draw. Oh man, it's a bit of a tricky one, isolating all the bits and bobs. Plus I need to power my suit. Right. So this system is now closed, right? Bang, that is all the power draw into there, and then draw. Yep, cool. And this is now not part of the system. Oops. Oh yeah? Just pump propellant in, eh? That's going to put some strain on the network. Let's just... Come on, you bastard. What, in 100 that'll do? God only knows what the pipe pressure is in this. Well, probably doesn't help if I've got the wrong thing. 200 kPa. At this point, it's going to be a case of either the windows blow out or it works. One or the other. And the pressure that it's under now, holy hell. What the hell? Something exploded. There you go. The wall at the back blew off. Oh, look at that. Look at the deformed bloody... Oh, all systems stop, baby. Alright. Well, there we have it. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that happens. That's cool. Holy shit. Can't tell. Is the turbine intact? All the wall frames are at the back are just busted. That's cool. Alright, so we've learned a few things. One, this turbine just doesn't work. Oh, iron window, look at that. They're all super damaged as well. The whole system's gonna need repair. I don't suppose you can sticky tape these bloody things. That would have been funny. Oh, hang on. Did it say something like wrench to repair or crowbar to deconstruct? Some iron frames are okay. But all my windows are fucked. Man, okay, that's cool. Look at that. Alright, well. The filtration unit that people have suggested might be just the ticket. Especially if you can pump at a ridiculous rate. So we're not quite done with this experiment. Has it fucked this window as well? Yeah, what about this wall? Yeah, all the walls, everything. So the iron frames are pretty much bonza. Okay. That was cool to see. But yeah, we'll have to continue to poke and prod and experiment. But yeah, the next sort of iteration would be replace these busted parts. The damaged parts I don't think we'll need to replace. Like, if it's gonna pop, it's gonna pop. Like, it seems pretty binary to me. So we'll replace it, reseal it, get a filtration system involved, and see what we can make of that. Still not clear on whether this just didn't have enough throughput or not. And then beyond that, because we can monitor with these windows, that's why they're so helpful. Beyond that, this system works pretty well. Like, the using the main grid to fuel that in is all good and well. The only pain in the ass is not having enough air in the system. So we might even 2.0 it and like put a canister drop off, like plug it in so we can just jam that gas straight in. Having said that, I mean, all it was doing was filling off of a back pressure regulator. I'm not sure. We need a better gas delivery sort of system, but I don't think you're going to do much better than what we've got. Yeah, we'll give the filtration system a go. I'd be curious what people think, if that's playing by the rules or if it's exploitative as well, because I feel it's a little bit up against the wall on that one. But having said that, how would the devs fix that, you know? I don't think they'd be able to change that. Yeah, it just strikes me as that they clearly have a dedicated piece of equipment that is designed for fan-forced throughput, so, at 100 watts. You know, like, that's its job. So I'm not 100% sure I'd agree that something that you are using for not its original task that only draws 5 watts but even pumps even harder. Like, I think that's just a blind spot there. That doesn't actually sound like intended gameplay. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what people have to say. Alright team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.